Hey everyone! So in my latest video on my other channel, my mini Essie haul, I mentioned to you guys about something called the Canadian Code, or Canadian Scanning Code of Practice. And there's so many other names that goes along with it, but I think that's like the biggest name that most people know about. And basically what it is a voluntary code that almost every major retailer in Canada abides by. It essentially means the price we have listed on our shelves will be the price that rings up at the register. Okay, so what that means exactly is, say you go to any big major company, such as like Superstore, London Drugs, Shopper. You know what? I'll give you guys a list right after I explain this to you. You go to a store and something's on sale. If it's regular price $4.99 and it's listed as $3.99, and you take it to the register and it comes up as regular price, you can talk to them and be like, oh, do you guys follow the scanning code of practice? And a lot of people will tell you, what is that? Like, a lot of cashiers actually don't know. And when I used to be a cashier, I didn't know. So I'm so happy to the customer who bombarded me with this scanning code of practice, because I thought she was nuts at first, but there actually is something this great out there. And okay, so like I was saying, like if it scans up wrong, you will get that item for free if it's under $10. If it's a product that's scanning wrong, say it's like $15, scanning up as $17, you get $10 off of the purchase. So who doesn't love something like this? Like, it's so great. And say it's a product that's $3.99 and it's on sale for $3.96, even just 3 cents off, and it comes up as $3.99, you will get that for free. And okay, I'm gonna read you guys a list of the places that do this. And another name for it is the Signatories to Scanner Accuracy Code. I don't know. That's a mouthful. Okay, so I found this list on the website, and I will link that website down below if you guys want to learn more about it on your own. But here are the big companies that support the accuracy code. And it's Shoppers Drug Mart. There's so many more, but I don't know most of them, so I'm just going to name the ones that I do know. Shoppers Drug Mart, London Drugs, PharmaSave, Costco. I used to work at Costco, and 9.9 times out of 10, you will not be able to use this over there. So I guess this is what they're trying to do, like trying to make all stores have really accurate prices like Costco, I guess. So yeah. The Home Depot, Canadian Tire, Toys R Us, Rona, Walmart. I think that just applies to the Canadian one since it's a Canadian code of practice. The Northwest Company, Best Buy or Future Shop, Safeway, Thrifty Foods, Overweighty Food Groups. So that includes like Save on Foods, Price Mart, and all that. So that is just like the big ones. They also have like independent locations, but I think you have to like go online to check that. Okay, so this is how I found out about this scanning code of practice. I used to work as a cashier, and some lady came up to me buying mascara. It was like a lash blast, a CoverGirl lash blast, and we had it on sale for like, I think like $4.99 or something, and it came up as regular price, and she threw it down at me, and she started scoffing at me, and she's like, so I get this for free, right? And I was like, sorry? And then she's like, yeah, I get this for free. Let me talk to your manager. And I was like, okay. In my head, I was just like, this lady is freaking psycho. Like, are you on crack? Why would you get this for free? And I had no idea this thing existed. So, you know, she insisted on talking to a manager, and I was like, okay. So I call up my manager on the phone, and I asked her to come over, and she talks to her, and my manager said, Oh, actually, we recently took the store out of the scanning code of practice because our store has way too many incorrect scanning things. So we have too many discrepancies at our store. So we actually took ourselves out of it. So when my manager left, the lady started calming down and talking to me like a normal human being, and she was like saying, you know what, I'm just gonna send my receipt in and mail it to them, and they will mail me a check for the $5 that I paid. And I was just like, what? Like, I could not believe it. And then we started having like a really full-on conversation about this thing. I started getting so interested because she, like, sometimes stores will just fix the price and put it down as the sale price that it's marked as, and they try to do that to you if you don't know about the practice. If you do and you mention it, then they'll be like, oh, okay, and they'll take the entire amount off. Like, so many retailers in Canada, they pray that you do not know about this scanning code of practice, because they can get away with not giving the thing for giving the product to you for free. But if you know about it, then they'll be like, oh, darn it, and then they'll ring it up, and there's going to be like a thing on your receipt that says scanning code of practice on there, and it'll be $0. So it's so great, guys. I don't even know how much I can tell you guys that this thing has helped me out so much, just like on little everyday shopping. Okay, so that's how I found out about it, and I read up on it. I still thought, after having that conversation with her, it was so silly, but my manager acknowledged that there was something like that existed. So I immediately, when I got home, I searched up on it, and I was just like, oh my goodness, this is so cool. So later, when I started finding out about this, I would go to stores and just do my everyday shopping, and the first thing I actually got is these Excel mints, those. Alright, so the first free item I ever got was 2 of these guys, and I just went to one of the, I don't remember where I was, I think Save on Foods or something, and these were on sale for $2, and I just wanted mints at the time, so I just picked up 2 of these, one for me, one for my boyfriend, and we rang it up. And they came up as, he was going to buy one and I was going to buy one, so it was 2 completely separate transactions, and it rang up as the regular price. So I was like, oh my god, this is my chance. So the guy comes and he price overrides, and I was like, excuse me, do you guys follow the scanning code of practice? And he's like, oh yeah, we do. And then he gives it to me for free, and just, I just got this for free. Even though it's something so little, it's just the concept of getting something for free and knowing that Canada has such a great thing. Because we had 2 different transactions, I think every item you're allowed to have one of them for free. So say you went and bought 10 of these at a time, you'll only get the first one for free if it's marked wrong, and then the rest of them you'll get it for the sale price. But because me and my boyfriend bought them separately, there were 2 different transactions, so we both got ours for free. So that was the first thing I ever got, and I was so excited that I came across it, and I was so happy they overcharged me, because that just led to a free product. And the second thing I got was when I went to Shoppers Drug Mart, I went to buy a pack of shampoo and conditioner, and regular price was $9.99, on sale for $7.99. So I took it to the counter, and I bought a whole bunch of other stuff, and then I didn't even realize that. But before I left the store, I was like, oh, I should check my receipt, because Shoppers Drug Mart actually deal with the scanning code of practice. So, yay! I saw that it was marked wrong, so they charged me $2 extra, and I brought it to their attention, and the lady was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, oh, can I speak to your manager, please? I was so scared to talk to them, because, like, at first you're kind of like, oh, I don't want to make such a big deal out of it, but then, like, it became, like, an interest to see if I was able to do it, because I really wanted to know if it was, like, a common thing. So I talked to the lady, and she said to me, oh yeah, like, we overcharged you, and she said to me that they only do it if the receipt is printed and it's incorrect, but I think that Shoppers is maybe one of the only ones that do it like that. Like, if they catch it, or if you catch it while it's on the screen, then they won't give it to you, but they should. So in those cases, I guess you can, like, mail your receipt in and tell them whatever the situation is, but most places, if it's scanning and it's still on till and you mention it to them, and if they don't know about it, their managers or supervisors or the cashier, supervisors, front-end assistants, they will know for sure, and they will just take it off or deduct $10 or whatever. And yeah, so I really didn't appreciate places that say if they catch it, or if you catch it before the receipt is printed, then they don't give it to you. Like I just think that's a little bit silly, because the whole scanning code of practice is, if you scan it wrong, then that's your fault for making some of us pay the incorrect price, because there's so many people out there that don't check the receipts, they don't check what they buy, and they always go home thinking that they had a deal, but they bought it at the regular price. So this is what Canada is trying to prevent, and I think it's a great thing. And like I said in the Essie one, okay, so what happened with the Essie one is I had 5 nail polishes, and 4 out of 5 of them came up as the wrong price. So one of them I just got it at the sale price because it was correct. So there was 4 more, but because they're all the same products, I only got one of them for free. And my boyfriend was actually going to the same store at night after work to grab some groceries, so I told him, I was like, oh, maybe grab one of the Essie nail polishes and ring it through the scanner, and if it comes up as regular price, just mention it to the guy and he'll just give it to you for free, and then I'll have another one. But immediately after I went to the store, the cashier supervisor marked it down and he changed it right away. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to improve their systems, and they're trying to just be accurate with all their promotions and sales and stuff. So that's exactly what it is. And even my parents have told me, like, some places do it automatically without even telling you. So what happened was, when I found out about it, I told my parents about it, and they're like, you know what? Before, when we would buy those, you know, those like microwave Nicolena's dinners, like the little pastas or like the rice dishes and stuff. So those are like 1-serving dishes, and they saw them on sale for like $1, and regular price is like $1.50 or something. So they went and purchased that, and when they went home, they saw that it came up as free, and they're like, oh, did we just like get a good deal? But they had no idea this thing existed. So there are some places that do it automatically for you, and it was really interesting to know that my parents have already encountered something like this without even knowing it. So after I told them about it, they actually started getting like whenever they would get gum and stuff, like a lot of times it's like little candies, like little things, they just forget to change the prices and stuff. So they got like a pack of like 4 XL gums, like in those sealed packages, and it came up as the round price, so they got that for free. Oh, and another time I got these like peanuts. It was like a pack of peanuts, and on the label it specifically says what it is, and it's right there, right on, like the product is right on top of the tag. So it was just like, okay, this cannot be wrong. So I went there, and I actually made the supervisor guy kind of cringe, because he was like, ooh, why does this girl know so much about the scanning code of practice? I barely know about it, and she's trying to, like, get this and get that. So he was so strict about it. He was just like, no, I can't do that for you, blah, 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 blah. And he started shaking. It was so funny. It was the funniest thing, and my boyfriend was watching in the background. He was laughing the whole time because he thought I was so annoying, but I know I'm being so annoying to, like, so many retailers out there, but it's so fun. It's such an accomplishment, like a little frugal accomplishment, and yeah, like in the end, I didn't get it. He explained to me like the whole situation. He had to actually get someone who actually knew about the practice to kind of not give me what I wanted, but like, I still bought it because I wanted it anyways. But yeah, there's just like it's just so many experiences that I've had that are so funny, and those are just some. And like, I really hope you guys like notice on your receipts if you guys get overcharged anything. And like I said, if it's under $10, you get the product for free. If it's over $10, then you get $10 minus whatever the product is. So it's such a great deal, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very informative. There's a lot of information, and again, I'll link down below the website where you can find more information about it in detail, the stores that are tied to the accuracy code. So thank you so much for watching such a long video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!